regular, large. So it's 102. Hello everybody. Welcome to my vlog.
What are we doing?
Looking for fleas. Oh, pew. You smell
That's
it?
the worst thing ever. That's not supposed to get that bad.
I like the tent. I like the tent section.
I'm sorry, you said regular?
Yeah, 2 regular, large. It is sweet lemonade. It's good lemonade, huh? Do what? I make the best lemonade?
No, Ellie's like saying that, but you do.
I do?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So does Ellie's mom.
Oh. Yeah? Yeah?
And we drink it, and one kid like said, "This is good lemonade."
Good lemonade. Did you get hot?
Ay, ay, ay.
Muy caliente. Ay, ay, ay. But it put me in the mood for some Mexican food.
Nope.
Hello. I gotta pull my dress out of my butt. My butt was eating my dress, you guys. We're going out to lunch. We're eating at Dario's. We're in, what is this place called? Is this Fletcher? I think it's Fletcher, North Carolina, maybe. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to church day. So we're headed to church. Church is over. We're going out for lunch with Papa and Uncle Brian. Sissy's got to go to work, so we're at Zaxby's.
Hard working.
Hello, everybody. Let me show my dress. I got compliments on my dress today. I wore the lavender to go with the lavender flowers. Originally I was wearing this and I had a brown belt on and I was like, it just doesn't go. And then I put the yellow belt on. I was like, I have to wear my yellow necklace. So then when I put the yellow necklace on and then take off the purple one, I was like, oh, I kind of like the way that looks. And I just wore my flower earring. These have been like, I'm gonna have to buy another pair of these. They come in pink, I know. I got them off Amazon, if anyone is interested. But they have become my feet, like they just go with so many outfits that I feel like I probably should buy more. At least I'll probably need another white one because these ones are starting to get a little. Buy again. I'll have to change the litter box.
We gotta make this baby proof here,
Yeah,
right?
I got a baby proof. We're gonna watch Thomas later. I bought a lot of earrings. So these ones were $8 for $7.99.
We're gonna like Thomas later.
Oh, they have so many colors.
That's what you said, Mom.
Yeah. So
We're
if
gonna
anyone's
like
interested, I'll try to remember to leave a link down below. But that is. That is them, and they come in white, blue, lavender. What color is that? Orange, hot pink. Oh, Bella's sick. They got like a turquoise and a. I think I'm gonna probably go for these ones. Oh, and they're only $5.99. The blue ones, the cornflower blue. Is that what it's? Oh, this is dark blue.
Who texted you?
Evan.
What did he say?
But I kind of like these yellow.
What did he say, Mom?
Belle's sick. Anyway, so I'm getting ready. I'm going to put in a pork loin into the.
Oh no!
What?
So sick.
Belle is sick.
That's why they didn't come, right?
Right. That's
They
why they
only
didn't come to
when
church.
people are not sick, right?
Yeah, that's why they weren't at church. Belle was sick. I was wondering why they weren't there. But anyway,
That's why they didn't come to church, right?
so I had to. I bought a pork loin, and I thought we had pork loin. And so, yeah, I ran into Walmart. So we went to Zaxby's. This is right there. Let me do this real quick here.
You know what I'm cooking?
So I can walk and talk.
Mom,
Yeah.
you want to know what I'm going to cook?
You what?
You want to know what I'm going to cook?
What are you gonna cook?
The cake for Thomas.
Are you?
I think it was like a baby cake.
You do.
Yeah. I need to put like something.
You got a rock. You got some rocks over here. What are you gonna do with them?
They're crystals.
Okay, well here, come take care of your
Crystals.
And you got a little notepad. And
My
I just need you to take care of that stuff. I don't know what is in this lid, but. Okay. I just had to get set up here so I can hurry up and get this in. It takes 4 hours, so we'll be eating about 7 o'clock, even though they'll be here at 6:30, which my Papa and Uncle Brian, my husband told him 6:30, and I just didn't correct him because
Thomas gonna get here, Mama?
I don't know. I'm supposed to watch Thomas later. They're gonna go out to dinner.
When are they
So-
coming back to get him?
I got a pork loin. So this is what we're tenderloin. So I make mine in the crock pot, and this is just the way I have made it for a very long time. And I put my meat wrappers back in the freezer so they don't stink up the trash. I got some chicken broth that I can. I told my husband, I was like, we're gonna have to buy a rotisserie chicken sometime so I can make some more chicken broth. So I just take a little salt and pepper and put it on my pork loin. Let's turn you down. Turn down for what? Okay. So that's that. You're gonna take an onion soup. Okay. And I think originally this recipe was maybe white wine, maybe, I don't remember honestly. Anyway, anytime you can, anything that you've done, you always open it and smell it. If it's bad, it will definitely smell bad. You will definitely know. There will be no question in your brain, is this bad or is this good? And so this smells just like herbs and stuff that I've put in it. And you can see, probably see some of it on top there. So now the amount, I don't recall. How I make it is I make it enough that there will be some gravy. You could even like spin it around a little bit into but I have added, you know, more chicken broth just to have more gravy, and you can thicken the gravy however way you see fit. If you want to, you know, use flour, use cornstarch, whatever, or you can just use it as an au jus kind of sauce. And then garlic. Garlic is the key. It's just so good. It just gives it that, I don't know, just a really good flavor. And you just put some garlic right on top of that pork loin, and it's good. Say more garlic, more better. Again, if you don't like garlic, this might not be the recipe for you. Okay. Now I have like this much chicken broth left. I might just I think I will save this in the fridge, and I will come up with a recipe to use this in the next day or two. I could do like green beans. So what I do with my green beans is I open the can, drain out all the green bean juice, add chicken broth, garlic, brown sugar, and bacon, and bring it up to a boil, and it's just so good. So I could do that with that. I can find something else. So I'm going to cook this on high. It might be done, since pork cooks a bit faster, it might be done at 6 o'clock in 3 hours. It might take a little longer, 6:30, 7. I'm giving it till at least 7 o'clock, so Let me put the lid on it. Cooked on high. And I always rinse out my lids in my crock pot just because they have been sitting over in the corner, and you know, yeah, so there we go. And that is the port loin. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. Oh, I didn't finish telling you guys. I wanted to get that in the crock pot. So I had to come up with something to go. And since we just had Christmas dinner on Friday and it's Sunday, I didn't feel like mashed potatoes. But mashed potatoes always goes with my pork loin. So I'm like, I could just do baked potatoes. So didn't have any. So I went to the store after we ate Zaxby's. We actually went to the thrift store because it's right by Zaxby's, and we had to kill time before Sterling had to be at work. And so I did end up buying the movie Gone with the Wind. It's kind of funny because I had talked about watching Gone with the Wind, and I was like, Sterling, did we ever watch it? Because I think we did, but I don't really know. And so when I was looking at it, every place it was like either rent or buy online. So either, or you had to have like whatever subscription to something to watch it. We didn't have that, and I wasn't going to. So I found it for $2 at the thrift store. So I picked up that. That's the only thing I bought. Anyway, we went to Walmart. I got potatoes. I tried to find some with like a few bigger and smaller potatoes, because we don't necessarily like the big giant baking potatoes. I mean, when I do a potato, I like my potato to be like, you know. And then I was like, we're just going to have mixed vegetables. And we are going through a crazy heat wave. Hold on. So it's 102. So I'm thinking about going outside, and I don't know how I'm going to cool my chickens off, but somehow I need to cool my chickens off. I'm hot too. So I just went outside to water everything, mainly to make sure the chickens weren't overheating.
And we let them out.
Close the door. We had a few cucumbers that we totally missed, and then a few other cucumbers. I picked, I think these are straight 8s, and these are like pickling cucumbers. They all were bought from the Dollar Tree, like so I just picked these ones. I figured we'd slice them up and have them for dinner. I don't know about that big one though. That big one is like, oh. Journey,
What?
will you pop open some biscuits for me? Yeah, probably. I don't know about that guy. He's kind of yellow. His seeds are probably big.
Can you?
Oh,
Can you, Mom?
I'm stuck. Honey, I can't open a can of biscuits.
Why?
Because it's like a Jack in a Box. I just can't. It scares me every time.
Oh, the box is taking tip of my letter.
Maybe Daddy will when he gets home. Anybody else? I can't. I can't do it. It gives me too much anxiety. I'd rather just go without. I know. I know. What? But I can't do it. I just can't. It's like he's opened them before and they've just, and I'm like, I just can't. And so that's what I'm like afraid of. I'm afraid of that.
Let me see if he replied, okay?
Yeah, we were texting Nathan to see if Thomas was going to show up. So
Yeah, we want to show
I didn't really have a whole lot to do besides, oh, I did clean a couple spots out of the carpet, change the tablecloth. Yes. Change the
Why
tablecloth.
did you always have a password? Mom?
Peeled, not peeled, put the baked potatoes in the oven.
Do I click on?
I'm going to
Which one?
start my
Which one do I click?
about to leave soon. Okay. Be careful. Yeah, so we're just going to have our pork loin, baked potatoes, steamed vegetables, ice cream for dessert, and a can of biscuits.
How long ago is his house?
Turn it off. Thank you.
I'm watching it while I
Bella's sick. That's why they weren't at church. Bella's sick.
Sick of what?
Sick and tired.
Yeah, the fever.
Got 103.
Probably a headache.
Headache or a fever. Get left out twice. Do you know how to get back in?
Yeah, but it wouldn't let me.
Oh, yeah.
I tried too many times.
Yeah, get locked out.
So I had to call the booking.
Hello. You have to call the fly?
On my weather machine when we left
This
the
one
house.
was the
Yeah,
second
man.
time that
Man,
happened.
What you get?
98. That's what I hate about electronics.
The second time it happened, I just was like, I really
Turkey from the other night.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.